Alright, so here we are with another match in the Byte Battle, Lovebyte Byte Battle Extravaganza. And this is a special, it's only 50 minutes as you can see, Alia versus Pestis. And it is starting right now. And it's also a 128 byte size limit. So it's 15 minutes, 128 bytes, Alia versus Pestis, and I'm Aki, joined here with Orbi.
Hey everybody.
There he is. And we're gonna give commentary on this short match. But yeah, let's see. We're all kind of shaking up the Byte Battle concept with all different kind of matches. So, are you excited about this, Orbi? Short time, small limit?
I am very excited about this. I think it's incredibly challenging to do anything in 128 bytes on the TIC 80 in general, and I think doing it in 15 minutes should be very interesting.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's already such a small size and then shorter time. So there is still some text in there. Pestis says greetings to Alia and fuckings to FFT, but FFT is so fun. You don't have to use it. You don't have to use it.
But it looks so nice.
Oh, here we go. Already Pestis has a cityscape on his screen. It looks...
Oh, wow.
And that's 13 minutes. Yeah, it's really like bizarre that we already it's 13 and a half. Like it's going faster, so...
Yeah, that's remarkable.
More stress.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I really love that use of the rectangle primitive. Yeah, that's one of the things that's so nice about all of the primitives on the TIC 80 is that so many of them approximate like ideas of real life objects. You know, you can use a rectangle and now you've got a building.
Yeah, no, and it's that easy. And seen it before. Like you see it a lot on TIC 80. It's something your brain will fill it out and it will make sense, and it's awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Alia has deep in the factory. The cat's dream.
Alright, so I understand that the keyword for this match is industrial, and I think,
that makes sense.
Yeah, the buildings that Pestis has have a very industrial feel for me. I'm very interested in seeing where Alia is going to.
Yeah, it already looks like more layers, and this is it's incredible in like basically 2.5 minutes with only a small amount of code.
Yeah.
Alia going for a more traditional bouncing scroller in the factory. The cats dream of treats, as they always do. But yeah, 128 bytes, it's like not a lot of space.
It's
and then 15 minutes, because you've done this before, and 25 minutes is already pushing it, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Especially given that the contestants don't know what the keyword is prior to actually participating in the battle. So, This is all completely improvised. There's absolutely zero forethought going into this. It's just jump in code. So that's very aggressive.
Yeah, it's very like keyword industrial, go, you have 15 minutes.
Yeah, have fun.
and basically have fun, and it's awesome to see, because Pestis is, and that's also the iteration is so fast that you barely see the effect.
Yeah.
people iterate so quickly because your time, like at this moment, is every byte matters, every second matters, and they are. An error there, but yeah, we're at like 173 bytes for Alia. So also squashing it to 128 bytes, and that is really not a lot of bytes.
No, it's not. Yeah, especially in Lua is an interesting language, I think, in the sense that for size coding specifically, I guess what is often called code golfing in other communities when you're size coding source code. Lua is an interesting language for that. It's not really a traditional language for that kind of activity to actually try to minimize the source code. But I find that there are some actually really useful shortcuts for a lot of operations. So.
Do you see our programmers using one of those shortcuts right now?
Yes. Well, just in general, I think there's a few things that are TIC80 specific that come up very frequently. For example, the double backslash for integer division and the single backslash for floating point division is very convenient. It comes up frequently. The fact that modular division works for both floating point and integer values in Lua is nice. So there's not a separate modular division or a special F-mod for floating point modular division. These kinds of things are really benefit when you're trying to squeeze every last byte out.
Yeah, you don't have to use different operators for that. I like that Alia has a string that she uses, so that is already some bytes.
Yeah.
But also maybe that is a clever trick, because then you can always make your string a little bit shorter if you don't fit in. You can always
that's a really good, that's an excellent point. Yeah, that's an excellent point. Yeah, initially I was wondering
a bit of buffer.
Yeah.
She might just end up with cats. But who knows?
Cat.
We still have 9 minutes to go, so or treats or factory. But I'm looking at Pestis as like,
yeah, I think factory is the essential industrial keyword. So factory is the only word we really need.
If she ends with a scroller just saying factory, I kind of like I would respect that.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, that's 28 bytes. But Pestis is doing some fun stuff with these like buildings with balls flying. Oh my! This is very trippy.
Yeah, that's remarkably trippy.
Yeah, and if people already code very jittery and very iterative in 25-minute battles, now Alia and Pestis are even more on edge doing this in 15 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's just nerve-wracking.
Is this now just displaying the code? It is.
Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. Yeah. Get some text.
She cut out the string, printing the code. Pestis is crashing, and now it's 8 minutes already. Like I kind of already like losing track of time. Oh no, we are at that moment where we usually go like, oh, you have time.
Yeah.
And 8 minutes is still time, but yeah, we're at the halfway point nearly. It is way faster than usual. So this is really high octane coding.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you can see like we're counting down the bytes from 256 to 128. Yeah. So we're at 192 now, and it is slowly counting down. They have to be 128 at the end. Else you're out.
I think they both have a significant number of bytes to lose here, which is right down to the wire.
And then it's 7 minutes to go, so that is time, but it is like tight in every aspect here.
Yeah.
And I think Alia gave up on the cats in the factory and is like, I'm going to scroll my code. Because you have to do something at one point. Like you don't have time to really think about it. You just have to go.
Yeah, you just have to get code rolling. I think it looks like Pestis is trying to get some smokestacks going, and the shading is really lovely. I'm interested in seeing whether or not there's going to be space left over for that element of the effect.
Yeah, it's Yeah, Alia going all in on the scrolling text.
Yeah, and remove
You
the
kind of have to stick.
that we've got.
I mean, what can we expect? And it's also, man, 5 minutes. So, okay, so we're already getting to near the 5 minute mark. It's 5 minutes and 40 something seconds. This is now or never. I think he's indeed doing smoke. But then still has to make it fit in the 128 bytes in the time that's still left.
That's going to be the challenge.
I have never been more stressed out.
And we're really yeah, I think he's using FFT for the scrolling, for the screen scrolling, or for the he's incrementing the timer with the FFT. That's a good idea.
Clever.
Oh, he's trying something different.
Yeah, now it's like, okay, so yeah, five minutes coming up. So okay, so this is always, we go to the point, this is the last 5 minutes, you kind of have to harden your effect, but they barely had time.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we still have a lot of bytes to lose in just under 5 minutes. Whenever, like,
yeah, in just under 5 minutes, and that is for both, like, especially Pestis now, well over. Oh, that's so risky, because you have, like, at one point you're gonna get in trouble.
Exactly.
How confident are you that you can shave those bytes off? 4.5 minutes. And again, the time goes fast, and it isn't. I feel like I'm stuck in the Twilight Zone. What is happening?
They are both really
I like all these new takes.
Yeah, they are both really making use of every minute here. Alright, Alia is under the byte limit. That's
okay, so she's under.
She's under,
yeah. So she's under has an effect. Can we call it industrial? I think we can. It's just very colorful. Also, there's short time.
Toxic industrial. Chemicals.
Yes. Chemically industrial.
Chemically industrial.
I like it. The Pestis is like, oh, he's in.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice. Yes.
He's in.
Then.
Oh my god. And then we have 3.5 minutes.
Almost.
Okay, so Alia says I'm done, and I can't fault her. Oh no, she isn't. I say it, and she starts editing again. It is panic. 3 minutes though. 3 minutes. That's not seconds, so there is some time.
Yeah,
I'm always. Oh, please stay.
It gets so dangerous down to the last couple of minutes because it's so easy to make a mistake that you have to control Z frantically through to correct.
Exactly, and then if it's like, oh my god, I don't have the seconds to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying Pestis' 129 bytes. But then again, 2.5 minutes. Does not stress out too much.
Oh man. Pestis is so
Alia's
close.
on the byte. Yeah, Alia's on the byte. It's really like every byte she wants to edit is taking one away. Okay, they're in. Okay, they're both in 2.5 minutes. So all of a sudden, we feel better now.
Alright.
They're both in, and then it is bizarre. Like, we have this ride that usually is 25 minutes, and you feel like it's a short time. But compared to now 15 minutes, it's like we really miss a part of the journey. It is so much more on edge now. It's so fast.
Great.
One idea, keep going. Yeah, it's poor programmers because you really have to like immediately jump in.
Yeah, it's definitely adrenaline fueled.
Yeah, high octane coding.
Yeah.
1.5 minutes, and well, they're both in, so I'm relieved. Alia even has some bytes left. Pestis is straight on it, scanning through his code to see if he can optimize or change. I do love that Alia decided to scroll the source code.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always a
Very
nice
clever.
idea. That's always a nice idea,
Yeah,
especially
so
because
clever.
with the load tricks, you often end up putting your source code in a string anyway, so it's easy enough to use it in a scroller.
To immediately display it, and it's very meta.
Yeah,
like
it really is. Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the last 40 seconds coming up. I really like what Pestis is doing. He's trying so hard to make that smoke bellow, but it's so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, 128 bytes, like, for the people at home, it's not a lot of bytes. It really isn't.
Yeah, it's smaller than a tweet, so.
Yeah. So do vote for your favorite of this round, because 10 seconds, here we go. So they have to be done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are out, and this is it. What a fantastic high-octane round of Byte Battle.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That was insane. But yeah, look at these effects. These are awesome. Alia and Pestis in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, 128 bytes. Managed to fit it in.
Yep,
Fantastic.
no one was over.
Yeah, take in this magic written. You can't even read it anymore, but I think it only adds to the effect.
Yeah.
Can we fault Alia for kind of throwing the industrial team out the window? No, we can't, because in this round you have one shot.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and it's intense without theme restrictions. With theme restrictions, you're really pushed to the limit.
Yeah. So look at here, Pestis' effect is slowing down. What's happening here?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, there we go.
I think
that's the FFT back. Probably.
Yeah, I think he switched back to scrolling with the FFT. So.
Yeah. So there was no music happening. Yeah. No. Awesome. This is absolutely trying to squeeze every byte out of every second of this round. So take this in, enjoy this, and there's a lot more coming here at Lovebyte. Everybody get ready for more Byte battles, competitions, performances. It's only the beginning. We hope to see you for where we're going to sign off on this for this Byte battle. We hope to see you again very shortly for more Byte battles.
See you all soon.
Sacrament to see above the trap of irrelevant forms. This enabled the cruelly subjected child to come to a higher understanding of the two traditions and find the thread of spirit which